I got 7 minutes left on this auction, so I need to like be kind of present for it. So what I can do though is I'll do this one. This one I probably can get done within the 7 minutes without a problem.
What do you got?
You really got about 6 minutes.
True, I got 6 minutes. I picked this
Very
bad
cool.
boy up. Not a hot toy. This is a Sideshow figure. This is a. What am I looking at here? I think it's a 13-year-old figure. Yes, 13 years old. 2008 copyright on it. 13 years old. Ki-Ad-Mundi from the Attack of the Clones and prequel series and all that stuff. I think he was in. I think he was in all three, wasn't he? I think they showed him in all three.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
I watched those movies too. I just don't remember. Yeah, because he was the hologram in the Phantom Menace. I think he showed up in hologram form.
Yeah.
He definitely showed up in hologram form in Revenge of the Sith. There's a picture of it on the back, but it's pretty cool box-wise too. You know, honestly, got some like art on the back. Has a little preview window.
Not bad.
He doesn't come with a lot of accessories. I have him out of the box right now. He only came with a sheathed lightsaber, which is still in the box here, right about there. What pinky is, and then a lightsaber, and then a little satchel bag. But elsewise, though, cool box. I got this bad boy for a steal, though. Now, I don't really know how much they're going for in general, but I've said it quite a few times that I'm going for a Clone Wars motif for my Star Wars figures, like primarily. So anything in the Clone Wars era, I'm interested in buying for the most part. So
this is true.
This boy fits the bill there. And I gotta say, for a Sideshow figure, not that Sideshow's like bad, but like the head sculpts are never up to they're not as good as Hot Toys when it comes to their head sculpts. Like that's just is what it is. But with this one, I feel like they did like an exceptional job. Like this one looks really good. Like I think the detailing they put on it, like I don't know.
His eyes look wild.
Yeah, like, he looks really good, and like I have him in the detox standing with Hot Toys Star Wars figures, and he doesn't really look out of place. Like he actually he looks fine.
Bruh, it's cold in here.
Yeah, I'll take that off now.
It's real cold.
But he's also, so I mean, his outfit's good. He's got like, I don't know if it's a real leather or pleather. Like here's his little satchel bag, which is his only accessory there. Is that? Then I have the unsheathed lightsaber. They're quite different than the Hot Toys ones. They're not as translucent as the Hot Toys ones.
No, I noticed that.
And the it still looks good though. I mean, it looks like a light blue lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, it
the detailing on the hilt, I'd have to look and see like what his lightsaber hilt actually looks like to be able to tell you, but it's not as detailed as like a Hot Toys lightsaber looks, but at the same time, his lightsaber hilt
pretty basic.
Yeah, but his lightsaber hilt
is basic, is what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen it, and it's just a basic.
Yeah, hilt. And it does have a CoverTech wheel on it and everything, and he does have a CoverTech clip on the belt, so you can flip it on there if you want to use the unsheathed one. So I mean, honestly, for a 13-year-old figure, I think Sideshow did a pretty exceptional job with this one, especially considering, like, again, like, they're not the greatest with their head sculpts. Like, at the same place I got this for, or got this at, they have in the same line, this Order of the Jedi line, they have the Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it's like, it's like $100. Like, I picked this up only if it was $100. So, like, technically speaking, when I do a review of this, I wouldn't even put it under the premium collectibles playlist. Like I could put this on the budget collectibles playlist, you know what I mean? Which I need to start actually doing those ones. I've only been doing the premium ones, but either way,
stuff to review
for $100, and he like fits in 6 scale figure, $100, and can like hold his own on a shelf full of Hot Toys for the most part. Bad, but I could get the Obi-Wan. And I didn't. Let's put it that way. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't. I was just about to say it doesn't look nearly as good.
It just doesn't look I don't know. You wouldn't think the same company made them, in all honesty. Like after you see the head sculpt job, like the work they did on this thing, and then you look at that Obi-Wan, it just doesn't even look like the same freaking company made it. It's kind of crazy.
I would agree with you on that.
So like, but I think this looks pretty good. And like I said, one of the main reasons I went ahead and picked this up too was because, like I said, I'm trying to focus on the Clone Wars stuff, and I just don't know if Hot Toys is going to make a ki-ad-mundi figure. They've announced a Kit Fisto, but they haven't announced like any other of your more obscure alien Jedis. Like, I'm surprised they have like Kit Fisto there, but they don't have like Aayla Secura. They don't have who's the boy you like again, Rick?
Plo Koon.
Yeah, they don't have a Plo Koon like announced. They don't have all these like Kit Fisto. He's a popular, prequel era Jedi, but there's far more popular ones too that they just haven't made. So like, I thought the chances of them actually making a ki-ad-mundi were pretty low. And at the same time, I don't know if I would want to spend Hot Toys money, like $200-$300 on one of these more obscure Jedis. You know what I mean? That's what I was like, $100. He looks pretty damn good. I'm gonna go ahead and get him, and then I was not disappointed actually getting him out of the box. So it turned out well for me on that one. I like him. He looks good on the shelf.
Yeah, for sure, it does look good.
The only thing is too, like the joints and stuff are not as good as like your Hot Toys joints. Like at some points, the arm just like springs in certain locations. Like it'll literally like spring up. I'm just assuming just by virtue of the nature of the type of figure. Down to 54 seconds on this bid, and it hasn't gone up.
Are you ready to pop in another bid, or are you just going to let that
someone
one
just
ride?
popped it in. Someone just popped one in. Hold on. I need my quick math. It's up to $198 right now. Shit.
Can you tell us what your top number is for this?
Honestly, let me see what I'm doing. I just put in a bid with 15 seconds left. We'll see if I got it.
Oh man, tension.
My bid was $179
live streaming
with $21 shipping. That's $200 even. That's as much as I would want to spend on it.
See, I always go like 179.52. Just
how did it say? What the hell? It said I didn't get it. I put the fucking bid in. What? I just got Jude out of this? Like, what the hell? No way. Oh my god. It was a Man of Steel Superman.
Oh.
And I literally put the bid in. How did I not get that?
You sure you didn't get it? You sure it's just not like hasn't?
No, it literally just I got an email saying like from them like it said I missed it. I put the $179 bid in. I just clicked on a link that said see bid history. Most recent bids. I'm trying to see where was my bid.
After we do this next one.
Yeah, dude, literally, this is so weird. Oh my god. Let me make sure there's no personal information on here. Look at this. There's two $179 bids.
Theirs must have gone in before yours.
Like literally two $179 bids.
Damn.
And that's what my bid went in as. What? Like, how did it even accept my bid then? That doesn't even make any sense. Because when you try to put in a bid and the number is already there or added, you have to go like $1 to $3 over. So like somehow let us both put in bids for.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. Considering it was like freaking Man of Steel Superman for 200 shipped. I'm kind of annoyed by that. That was like what I wanted to pay for it. That was the most I wanted to pay for it. And it was in perfect condition. Came with the box.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, see That's like I said, whenever I throw a bid in, I always bid like whatever my number is, and then I throw on a few cents just to make it that odd number, so it's a little bit higher in case somebody else bids the same amount.
Yeah, I guess I could have tried. I should have put in like 50 cents afterwards, or like 99 cents. I guess that'd probably be a good way of going about it.
That's crazy though that you each bid the exact same number, because shipping, it says, was $21.96. So it wasn't even. It still was. It wasn't even like they went to an even 200. You both went to the 296 that it was.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty crazy.
And that's the thing. It was literally within seconds of each other, because like the bid history showed. I think one was in like 1 minute and 8 seconds ago, then the other one was 1 minute and 39 seconds ago. So they were within 31 seconds
God.
of being submitted.
So wait a minute though, is that what happened? Did they bid one? So they put in a bid of 179, which trumped your original bid, and then
No,
you put in a bid of one.
Yeah, they're both 179 even.
But what I'm saying is they must have put theirs in first, and when you put your second one in, it wasn't high enough to trump there, so it didn't.
Yeah, it just because that's the thing. Instead of accepting it, like, because that's the thing. Instead of eBay accepting my bid, they should have said you need to bid higher.
Exactly.
I didn't get that.
You didn't get that notification. It just
it accepted my bid. I mean, and there's literal like factual evidence here of them accepting my bid. Wonder if I can like call them and complain.
I think they have to accept it because so here's what I think happens is I think they have to accept it because they have to justify to the other buyer that why their bid went all the way up to 179. It has to be able to show the other buyer that somebody else out there bid up to 179 too, and that's why their bid went up to its highest max.
It's a good point.
If they don't accept your bid so that they can show, so that they have the actual proof that another $179 bid went in, then the other buyer doesn't know that and is like, well, why didn't I get it for the cheaper price?
Well, that's the thing. Like, with whoever put their bid in, because that's the thing I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can figure out which bid came in first too.
Yeah, and well, definitely that's the big question, because whichever one came in first is the one that should have gotten it, I guess.
True.
Well, you would think it would actually be the last one, because there's always the last bidder is the person who wins the bid. You know what I mean? Because you have to bid higher every time.
But the last bidder has to go over what the other bidder bid.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like you that's where it doesn't make sense, is because like you can't even submit a bid for the same price the bid's already in. Like you know what I mean? Like if the bid's at 179, you physically cannot put a 179 bid in. So the fact that it even let me do that is kind of bullshit.
It should have said to you that bid's not high enough. You need to bid again.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's. I need to work on that.
I got kind of screwed out here, man. I got screwed over by eBay here. I'm trying to see if I can see, because there's the only thing that showed under bid history. It doesn't say like who like the bids were.
No, you don't get names. You get like that, just kind of.
Yeah, I have like numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where I can find these corresponding numbers for. But then there's the things in parentheses with numbers on them too. I wonder if that's like, if I have one of those numbers next to mine. Yeah, mine was the last bid. Because
how did you not win?
I have the 17. There's a 17 next to my name, like I guess like the ratings or whatever's. Like if you go to your eBay profile, there's like a parenthesis next to every user's number. It might be reviews or something that's left. I'm not 100%. But I have a 17 in parentheses around next to my name. And then on this thing, my bid was the last bid that went in at the 179, because I have that one says 17 in parentheses. So I know that mine was the last one to go through. So technically speaking, mine should win. Like the way eBay works. Because you can't put a bid in unless it goes through.
Yeah.
Now I get that. like what the first person who put the bid in, theoretically speaking, I guess should win. But the fact that a bid for the same amount even went through, kind of by default, should make me have to win. That's how the shit works. Like, my bid should not even have gone through unless it was valid.
Yeah, true.
I wonder if they have it in their like terms, if it says anything like that, like if they cover their ass in some way on that.
You'd think they would, but
I don't know, man. I'm pretty annoyed.
Oh man, I'm pretty exhausted.
Well, hopefully they have a Justice League Superman at the toy show tomorrow that can make up for this bullshit. Just got screwed over by eBay.
Seriously. You'd like to speak to the manager.
Yeah, I would if I could. Like, it literally, the thing that's baffling to me though too is it says I was outbid. Like, I wasn't outbid.
Yeah.
Because you go to like the active bids that you have and then bids that you didn't win, and that one shows up there, and it shows that I put in the bid for 179, and then it says outbid, and then you click on it, it's like sold for 179. Like, what?
Right.
Come again?
So there's a Jor-El that just ended. Wow, it sold for $113.50 with $22 shipping. So what is that? $135 shipped. That's crazy. But it said used. But I hate when people take pictures of open figures in the box with the plastic all over them. You can't see the figure in those. Like,
no, you can't.
Oh, I know,
reflective
right?
and stuff. Like, what are you doing? If it was out of the box before, just photograph it out of the box before you put it away. But in the description, the guy says, "Up for bids is a Hot Toys Man of Steel Jor-El figure. Figure was only displayed for a short time. Missing the Kryptonian skull." I don't know what Kryptonian skull he's talking about. I can't find a.
It's the thing, the codex.
Sure, but I can't find Jor-El Hot Toys that has with a skull with it. Like all the versions I'm seeing, even on websites, they don't show it with the skull. They only show it with a set of hands and a gun as the accessories. I'm trying to find where there's one that actually has a.
That's weird.
A codex skull with it. And I'm just wondering if that guy just doesn't know what he's talking about, or if there legit was a collector's edition one that had a Kryptonian skull codex thing with it. It looks like there is MMS 201.
What I hate though is when they have these like used listings. Like here's one right now that I'm looking at. They have a General Zod that's pre-owned, and all the pictures of the item is just General Zod with his helmeted head sculpt on. Nothing else. No picture of a box, no picture of additional accessories, just the figure standing there with that helmet on, no Michael Shannon head sculpt or anything else shown. And then under the description, it doesn't say anything about anything else. It just says Hot Toys Zod.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, do you have a box? Do you have a brown shipper? Do you have all the accessories? Like, you don't have pictures of any of it, let alone anything else, my man.
Yeah.
It's like, how am I supposed to fucking know?